So Milton, you had a really nice, exciting forum, very insightful. Your thoughts on it?
Oh yeah, I thought it was an excellent forum. We started a little after 6, about half 6, and we went, pretty much close to 9 o'clock. And the audience stayed, as you can see. It was robust, riveting. We had a very fantastic contribution from members of the panel, and we had audience engagement as well. And we also have to try and find a way to bring our online audience, because we're streaming on YouTube, and persons were giving me some feedback online. There's one time when somebody wore a mask at the podium and they couldn't hear, so we had an audience online as well. But yeah, we're quite pleased at the PAJ. It's the second event for Journalism Week. Yesterday, as you know, we had a church service at Christ Church in Vineyard Town. Very Reverend Sean Major Campbell, the director of that church, he gave a really, really riveting speech about journalism and the need for journalism in our democracy. So I think we're off to a good start.
It's important to talk about how children are depicted in the media, or the media handles matters concerning children, and in truth, we can do a lot better. There are areas that we've let ourselves down on or in, and the traditional media cannot afford to fail where children are concerned. What is true is that the space gets crowded by a lot of what social media does. Unregulated people, citizen journalists, armchair journalists who muddy the waters. We must not allow ourselves to be dragged down to their levels. And so this evening's event was really to look at the state of how children are depicted in the media exercising their responsibility and wielding that responsibility, and how we can do those things much better. And I think it was a very useful exercise.
In the last 10 years or so, what we've had is the emergence of social media, where literally anybody can become a publisher or a broadcaster and write pretty much anything they want, publish anything they want. They
call themselves a journalist.
Exactly, and they can put pictures and videos, most of which we in traditional media would not actually publish or broadcast. And that's causing some problems. It's troubling because people conflate the two and think we're them, and they're not regulated by anybody. And as I think it was Latoya Minor Hall from the Office of the Children's Advocate said, they'll see them publish stuff about children who are alleged victims of sexual abuse, and when they contact them or reach out to them, there's no response, or say they can't give information. And if you can't give information to the regulator who is charged with protecting children, you're not helping the situation.